Suggested policing system reforms. Part 2. New requirements suggested. Physical expectations. Active patrol officers should not be more than 15 to 20 pounds overweight according to their height and bone structure. It was suggested to me to include body fat ratio as well, but I disagree. Body fat ratio has nothing to do with muscles and muscle tone.
Health Minute. Muscle tone allows for physical endurance and longer periods of mild strength output. When thinking about muscle tone, think stretchy. Please don't confuse muscle tone with muscular bulk. Muscular bulk, while is naturally built, is more associated with bodybuilding and show wrestling. Muscular bulk allows for short bursts of intense strength. When thinking about muscular bulk, think brittle. An active body will have both muscle tone and muscular bulk. Better muscle tone allows the muscles to stretch rather than snap. However, it's the muscular bulk or build that gives a body more strength.
Active patrol officers should not be more than 5 pounds underweight according to their height and bone structure. Active patrol officers should be able to pass a basic PT physical, which would include basic PT tests, such as a certain number of physical exercises according to age and sex of officer. Exercises such as sit-ups or crunches, push-ups appropriate to gender, pull-ups or appropriate alternative exercise, running or jogging in place while lifting knees as high as possible, some basic beginner calisthenics, running an actual mile within a certain amount of time or running on a treadmill between 3 and 5 minutes while having their vitals monitored. All of these tests are tests or exercises used in high school PE and should be passable if adjusted for age and gender. All officers should be required to take hand-to-hand combat training such as Jeet Kune Do, Aikido, Wing Chun, Wei Kune Do, Wendo, Hapkido, Krav Maga, Eskrima, etc. A minimum of 18 weeks, comparative to 1 semester, should be required for hand-to-hand combat training. It should be dutifully put upon the city, county, or state to discuss options with the independent training facility to sponsor continued training for any officer, at 1/3 the cost to the government, 1/3 the cost sponsored by the training facility, and 1/3 the cost paid by the officer. These costs could be offset by fundraisers held by the police department, such as car washes in warm weather, selling calendars in December and January, hosting haunted events in October with a cover charge or ticket sales, etc. Since I am not a police person, nor have I ever worked with any third-party agency that was hired by or that worked with a police force, I need to explain some of the terminology that I am using. When I refer to active police officers, I am referring to whether or not that officer's job requires that officer to do patrol duty or other physical investigative work that could lead to a chase, on foot,